YouTubers, and welcome to Beer Review 550. These last 50 review has been like boop, 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 coming very fast. I'm clearing out.
Right in your face.
That was bad.
Yeah, he's cleaning out his cellar.
Yeah, I'm cleaning out the cellar of beers that aren't able to be cellared because if you haven't seen already or heard about it already, I am going to the US for 6 months next year. Leaving in January.
Leaving me.
We'll have to do a Skype collab still. But I'm going to study there for 1 semester at the University of New Mexico in Albuquerque. So yeah, I'm going to Albuquerque. I'm going to be traveling. I'm probably going to be leaving the 5th of January already. I'm going to fly to New York and then from New York to Albuquerque. But I'm gonna be having like a weekend, or so I've got to have a layover in New York to get there as cheapest as possible. Because it's cheaper to fly on every days instead of weekends, on weekdays instead of weekends. But whatever. That's gonna be awesome. I just got my merit from the university today, actually, so I'm all set. I just need to get my ticket purchased and all, and then I can go. So that's awesome. But I'm gonna be missing out, unfortunately, one of the most anticipated beer events ever in Europe. Copenhagen Beer Celebration, but hopefully it will be a success, and they're gonna do it again next year. Special review because it's 550,
and a couple of days ago, actually, review 150 of mine came up.
Yeah, that was the
545 of yours.
That was the Imperial Stout Trooper.
Oh yeah.
But yeah. For this review, we got a pretty special beer. I can't wait to try this. Everybody's been like, "Oh, I can't wait to see your review of it." And I can't wait to, that was some kind of motorcycle or something. Can't wait to see your thought on this, and everybody's been like, "Oh, you're gonna go crazy over this beer and all." And it's Firestone Walker Parabola from this year. It's about 6 months old now. 12% ABV Imperial Stout, 12.5% ABV Imperial Stout. Sent to us in a beer trade with Jameson. Thanks a lot for the beer, Jameson. The thing is, it's a barrel-aged Imperial Stout, but it's a blended one. It's from the Proprietor's Reserve series, and it's been aged in different kind of barrels, both wine, spirits, and then old Firestone Walker barrels that they used to age beer in. So it's going to be a really, really interesting beer. Yeah. And we've only had one Firestone Walker beer, which was the 14, and that blew us away. That was one of the best beers I've ever had.
It has quite a filling to do with it's
going to be nearly as good as
hopefully
it's the 14. So. Yeah, not much info on here, except what we just mentioned. It's only the second time it's brewed, so yeah, shouldn't we just get it opened and see how it is?
Yeah.
So, we got Parabola poured, and look at that head for a 12.5 ABV beer, that's just amazing. And you could smell the beer as soon as we popped it.
Yeah.
It's a nice 2-finger tan, roasted looking head, pitch black, looks like a nice Imperial Stout.
Yeah.
Let's check out the aroma. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, that smells awesome. Wow, and it smells sweet.
Yes, really sweet.
Oh, I get like a toasted coconut or something.
Yeah, and a great malt background.
Yeah, lots of vanilla to it too, and you can definitely smell that different oaky kind of barrel kind of quality. It's quality. Yeah. You mostly get like oak and vanilla, and maybe a bit of like a whiskey bourbony note,
and some chocolate as well.
Yeah. I'd say a little bit of almonds maybe too.
Oh yeah.
And it's got a little bit of a vinous kind of character to it in the aroma, not as much in the first couple of swifts.
And some syrup, I think it's from the oak.
Yeah, it feels syrupy, but yeah, it's some kind of charred oak, like it's just been charred slightly. Roasted malt, and kind of a nuttiness to it too. Syrup, molasses, dark fruit. Some licoricey star anise kind of quality. What do you get?
Yeah.
Oh, that's complex.
A little caramel coffee.
Wow. But it's got this interesting kind of same barrel character as 14.
Yeah.
Just this is more dark and roasted.
I would say the 14 was more aroma.
Yeah, that's because of all the different things in there. Wow. That is so complex. Salty notes as well. I like that kind of toasted coconut.
Yeah. Yeah, coconut.
That smells nice. I can't wait to try this. Want to dig in?
Hell yeah.
Cheers.
Cheers. And congratulations on 550.
Thanks. Dude.
It is.
Oh my god, that is good. Oh. That is so freaking smooth.
Extremely smooth.
That is so smooth. Oh my god, I like this.
There is absolutely no hint of alcohol or anything that would try to subdue the alcohol.
I like this. Damn. It is so complex. I mean, the first sip I took, my mind was kind of a little humbled, or I couldn't really get my mind around it because I get so much flavor in this.
Yeah.
It's like, first sip, it's just, you get that nice roasted quality, and then all of a sudden, bam, you get some oak, bam, you get some licorice. It's like you're getting whacked in the face with all these different kind of flavors. Wow, that is super, super complex.
Yeah. There are some roasted notes as well, some
Buddies,
creamy. Yeah.
Yeah, creamy. Yeah, but go ahead. Syrupy too. Sugary taste on your lips. Very sticky.
And there are some kind of roasted notes as well. I think I was about to say that. Some syrupy notes as well.
Yeah, I agree. It's quite syrupy. Even though it's kind of a sipper beer, you can drink it fairly fast because that alcohol is so well hidden.
Yeah, it is.
You do feel a little bit of heat though, I think. Yep. But the flavors in there, as I said, you get the roasted malt, some kind of charred, oaky kind of flavor on the back end, especially on the back end.
And then you get some vanilla, syrup, caramel.
Yeah, slight saltiness. Coffee,
saltiness.
Dark, rich chocolate, dark fruits, the licorice, molasses. And it does have this kind of sugary feel to it too.
Yeah.
And it's not really overly sweet, and it's not overly roasted. It's nicely balanced. I also get like burnt note actually.
Yeah.
The charred kind of roasted coconut kind of.
You can definitely.
You can kind of taste something like that in the flavor too.
Yeah, you can definitely taste that this have been oak aged.
Wow, it must have taken some time to find out how to make a beer like this, man.
Yeah.
That is good stuff. I think we should sip on it.
I think as well.
So yeah, guys, we're going to be back in a minute with our final thoughts. So guys, we're back with the Firestone Walker Parabola. And let me tell you guys, this is one hell of an amazing beer. It is super complex. We've mentioned a lot of the flavors before. You got the bourbon notes, the oaky notes, the different kind of barrel kind of. You get definitely a whiskey kind of flavor. Yeah. You get a burnt coconut, vanilla, roasted malt, syrup, chocolate, coffee syrup, molasses, dark fruit, licorice. Oh, it's crazy. It's so intensely complex. There's more vanilla. The more you sip on it, the more you just get, and it's just such a fantastic beer. Now we've actually spent about 40 minutes nitpicking about the grade, because when you get to beer this good, it gets hard to rate, mainly because your palate evolves a lot. Now, I would go as far as saying, and as this is the best Imperial Stout I've had actually. This is amazing. It is so well done. I mean, no taste of alcohol. It is extremely complex. I'm gonna give this a 100 out of 100. And the reason why we actually had this 100 scale is because we're kind of picky. Not just in beer, but a lot of things.
Especially in beer.
Yeah, so it's kind of harder to give a beer 100. But still, I think this is the best Imperial Stout. But then in retrospect, I have given beer higher grades. For example, like, I gave Speedway Stout, I think 99. I wouldn't give it as high now.
I gave Speedway Stout 100, and
I would give it about probably 95. 95. I'd go as far as down as 95. It's still an amazing Imperial Stout, I think, but it's just because your palate evolves so much, and my palate, especially this year, has evolved amazingly a lot because I've had so much really, 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 really great beer. I mean, it's gonna be hard making the best of 2011 list of beers this year. But this is an amazing brew. I can't really see much in this that's gonna make it better. I mean, this is like a really, really amazing beer. The only thing I could put my finger on is that it's a limited release beer, and you almost can't get a hold of it except if you're in California. That really sucks. This is one amazing beer, 100 out of 100, especially considering like. Some other beers like a Dark Lord. Dark Lord is still a great, amazing beer. I give that a 98. This beats it. easily. So yeah, 100. This is the best Imperial Stout I've ever had.
Yeah, actually, the only thing this beer needs is a little bit of dinosaur, but I don't see that happening anytime soon. So I have to give this a 100 and a 100. But as you said, we were
a little bit of dinosaur. But yeah, go on. Sorry.
Yeah, sorry. But as you said, we were going back and forth of 199.
And we're talking about a lot of we more don't really review, or I at least when I do my reviews, it's not just style does have something, but it's more of your own personal opinion, preference. Yeah. How good is the beer? Because you can, if you review an Imperial, a pale lager, and it's super hoppy, you can't give it a good grade because it's not a. It's in style wise, so it's I kind of try and mix it as well. And this is style wise the best Imperial Stout I've had. Still not the best beer I've had, but 100. It's great. No, it doesn't baffle me as much as like the 14.
Yeah, I was going right there because my problem with giving this a 100, it puts it up with the 14th, which I think is better than this, and I think 14th should have gotten a little higher grade. But yeah,
but think you've had since 14, you've had a lot of different of these rare beers. You did the trade,
but still, I would give 14th a higher grade. But I can't do that. And in retrospect, as you said, maybe I should have given Speedway Stout a grade or two less. But what the hell? This is
your palate evolves, your taste evolves. That's all we can say. This is an amazing beer. Go get it.
Yeah. Or 14th if you can get that one.
Yeah.
Go get 14th.
This really has piqued my interest about Firestone Walker. This is a brewery I really hope to be trying more beer from in the future. 100 beers from this brewery. It's amazing stuff. So guys, sorry for this really long review. Had some info in the beginning, all this stuff about the great amazing beer and all. Yeah. Sorry, I hope you're gonna stick through. You are probably are because it's this beer. So yeah, guys, of course, as always, please let us know what you think of Parabola, especially the 2011, the second batch of it, the second time it was released. Let us know what you think. Is this a 100 beer in your opinion? Yeah. Let's get a discussion going, guys. Do you prefer Dark Lord? I know some people think that Dark Lord is a mess compared to this, but yeah. But yeah. Really great stuff. Remember to let us know, and as always, remember to, of course, comment, subscribe, check out the Facebook fan page and Twitter. And we're going to end off this review by saying cheers. And we're going to see you guys in another beer review.